The monastery was quiet, bathed in the soft glow of the setting sun. A young monk named Kenji sat alone in the meditation hall, his brow furrowed in frustration. Despite the calm surrounding him, his mind was a storm of restless thoughts and unanswered questions. The ancient monastery was perched high in the mountains, surrounded by mist-covered pine trees. The gentle sound of a distant waterfall filled the air, blending with the soft rustle of leaves in the wind. It was a place of serenity, but for Kenji, peace was elusive. He felt trapped in his own mind, burdened by worries and a constant sense of unease. Bodhidharma, the revered Zen master known for his piercing gaze and unshakable presence, watched Kenji from a distance. Bodhidharma had seen many monks struggle with the same restlessness, and he knew that Kenji's journey to peace would require more than the quiet of the monastery. It would demand a stillness within. Bodhidharma approached Kenji, his steps silent, his eyes reflecting the wisdom of 1,000 meditations. "Kenji," he said, his voice gentle yet firm, "why do you look so troubled in a place made for peace?" Kenji looked up, tears of frustration welling in his eyes. "Master, I've tried everything, meditation, prayer, hard work, but my mind is never still. I feel trapped, and I can't find peace no matter how hard I try." Bodhidharma sat beside Kenji, his posture as steady as a mountain. He picked up a small cup of water and placed it in front of Kenji. "Look at this water," he said. "When stirred, it becomes cloudy and its surface is restless. But if left undisturbed, it clears on its own, revealing the stillness within. The mind is no different." Kenji watched as the water settled, becoming clear again. "But Master, how do I stop the stirring? My thoughts are constant, my worries endless." Bodhidharma nodded, his eyes never leaving the cup of water. "Peace is not found by fighting the storm within," he explained. "It is found by allowing the storm to pass. You are not the thoughts, Kenji. You are the space in which they occur. You stir the waters by clinging, resisting, and fearing. Let them flow without attachment, and peace will come naturally." Kenji's struggle was not unique. His mind was constantly grasping, seeking control. He tried to force his thoughts to quiet, battling each one as if it were an enemy. But in doing so, he only stirred the waters further, never allowing them to settle. As the sun dipped lower, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, Kenji closed his eyes and let Bodhidharma's words sink in. For the first time, he did not force his thoughts away or try to control his breath. He simply sat, observing the flow of his mind without judgment. He felt the chaos, the fears, the regrets, but he also felt something deeper, a stillness that had been there all along, waiting to be acknowledged. Kenji realized that peace was not something to be found outside of himself, but something to be allowed, to be invited without force. Bodhidharma spoke softly, his voice carrying the weight of profound truth. "Peace is not the absence of thought, but the presence of awareness. It is found not in control, but in acceptance. When you stop chasing calm, it will find you. Like the water, let your mind settle by itself. In that stillness, you will discover a peace that cannot be disturbed." Kenji opened his eyes, his heart lighter than it had been in years. He understood now that his efforts to control were the very things keeping him from the peace he sought. He bowed deeply to Bodhidharma, grateful for the lesson that had been right in front of him all along. The evening sky darkened, and the first stars began to appear. Kenji sat alone in the meditation hall, no longer battling his thoughts, but letting them come and go like the wind. The monastery, once a place of external calm, had now become a reflection of the inner peace he was beginning to cultivate. He knew the journey to peace was not about perfection, but about patience, presence, and surrender. As the night enveloped the monastery, Kenji felt for the first time the quiet of true peace. Are you searching for peace in your own life? Reflect on the stillness within you and let go of the need to control every thought and emotion. Share your journey in the comments below. Let's learn from each other's paths toward peace. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more timeless lessons from the wisdom of Zen.